Hello there. It is, um, what is it, 19th or 20th? Yeah, I think it's April 20th of 2025, um, Sunday. I haven't yet done my homework stuff, although, when I go back from lunch here, I'll try to get a jump on that. I should have done it earlier, but it's fine. It is pretty nice outside right now. It was a bit hot earlier, actually, but not. Um, but anyway, so nothing really necessarily new this weekend. Happy Easter. Uh, whatever might do for the holiday. Hope it's fun. Hope it's enjoyable. I'm not really doing much of anything since there isn't really much to do, but which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Um, you know, generally, I think my family kind of just relax, kind of just take it easy on this day every year, or at least a lot of years. I don't really remember all of the previous Easters that I've had, but nonetheless, I do miss my parents used to have this small sort of tradition, very just very small kind of thing that they did for me and my brother, and they would put out they'd use the same two baskets for every year, but they'd put the baskets out on the table and fill them up with a bunch of really good candy and maybe a book, a very small Lego set or minifigure, or some or something else, and then and some kind of small stuffed animal. They do that for many years, and it was always pretty cool. Pretty cool to get that. I think that I don't know if they just decided to just stop doing that, or if it just or whatever. But I think it was a year or two ago, whatever it was. They weren't doing it anymore, but I don't know if they're still doing it now. My brother and he's at home or something, or not. But regardless, I'm glad that I got to have that, and maybe that's something that whenever I have my own children, I might do that too, assuming I remember. Anyways, so Minecraft Wise here. So I didn't get to do the competitive speedrun I talked about yesterday. Although we might get to do that today, although we'll see exactly how that goes depending on a couple of things. Because looks like the friends have maybe a couple of things they're doing today. I don't really know exactly what all it is, but and then I got the little bit of homework stuff. But regardless, so yeah, it was yesterday, and then I finished it off today. I started just a new random speedrun for myself. It's really a shame I didn't record it, because it would have been really cool if I had. But it's actually a pretty big speedrun for me. I actually managed to beat my personal best time on a random seed on the modern version. Now I did use fabric mods, but none of the mods that I used should have really given me any sort of special abilities or anything. I guess unless you count the zooming one, that's part of Essentials. But I did use Distant Horizons, but it didn't really sound like it helped too much. in that particular thing. I feel like for whatever reason, Distant Horizons is like more useful for me when I'm like doing like a survival series or something, and I'm just trying to find like different biomes, rather than it being like, oh, it helps me find different structures, especially in the Nether. I don't know how exactly, but although when I continued it today, I just decided to turn the mod off since my computer kept on having strokes when I was trying to play the game and had it plugged in, and I was like, no can do. So I decided, let me check my mods, turn that off, and you know, what do I know? Performance went back up significantly. So yeah, I don't think that my computer likes that mod, but at all. So anyways, kind of a shame, but it's not too bad. There is at least one or two other fabric mods that kind of help me see a little bit further, even if it's not nearly as much as Distant Horizons might. But well, anyways, enough about that. But yeah, super exciting though. I'm thrilled that I managed to beat my last personal best, which I didn't write it down exactly how long. I'm just estimating here. I think my last personal best was 2 hours and 15 minutes or so. The one I had before that for a while was 3 hours and 30 minutes. And so, drum roll. What the hell is going on over here? My current personal best now is 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 21 seconds. What is going on? What the hell? Don't know what's going on there. What was going on there? Was not expecting that. Well, so anyways, I mind the screaming. Yeah, beat my personal best, the Minecraft speedrun, on a random seed, modern version, whatnot. So I'm pretty happy with that. You know, I think that's really good. It's not quite my personal goal, but I'm glad that I've managed to finally beat my last personal best and shave off like 33 minutes or so, which is pretty big. That's definitely a pretty big difference. So I'm curious to see what I can manage to get after that. Now, I'm just saying that's for my personal thing here. I'm not. I would like to try to submit speedruns on like world record type stuff or competitions or something like that, but I'd like to practice a whole lot more and try to get closer and closer to that sub-hour, and then I might really seriously try to pursue that. But I think I can do it. I think it'll just take a lot of practice, a lot of speed runs, but you know what? It's fun, it's enjoyable. I like doing it, and it makes me feel great to know that I can beat the game, you know, within that length of time, which is pretty good. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next one. Peace.